Hi everybody, I hope that you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. Please don't forget to subscribe on clicking on subscribe below in red. You can click on the little bell so you get videos every Friday. And for those who are new to the channel, my name is Charlotte. I am a medium, so I channel message indirect. So we'll see what's coming today. Please don't forget, I don't know everything. This is general message, so just take what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, that just means this message is not for you. And also, those are timeless message, so if you see this video in a couple years, it just means that you're going through the same energy right now. I also want to say thank you and welcome to all our new subscribers. We're so happy to have you here, and thank you for all the people that support the channel. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm going to center myself and then we'll see the message for today. Okay, so we're still going through all those moving energies, a lot of movement, a lot of energies that is really shaking us up. It's really moving inside of us, around of us. It's normal. Just for some people, they feel like they are losing track. They kind of like losing their feet on the ground. They just feel like up there. It's because they are too much in mental thinking. They need to recenter themselves in their heart, come back inside and recenter yourself. It's very important right now, so you don't get carried away with the storm. That's what I hear. So make sure you center yourself in your heart. This is a lot of moving energy that is really bracing. It's really moving. All those energy are coming back to the surface to be cleansed, to be removed of you. So there could be people that feel very tired right now. That's normal. If you feel sad, you have some anger, you have some really weird emotion that are popping out at random time that's just coming back to the surface, it's normal. It goes, you're going through this whole process of energy cleansing, and it needs to come back to the surface to be removed. There's going to be new energy coming around spring that is going to be a very positive, refreshing new energy, so we need to make room for this. So that's why a lot of energy are coming back to the surface. It's like we're shaking the ground. It's kind of like the old dirt is being shaken, so it can be removed. It can come back to the surface to then be removed, so we can make room for this new energy coming back in the spring. For some people are feeling very, very good right now, very good in energies. They're feeling really refreshed. They're not going through those kind of energies because they've done so much work on themselves before. They're already out of this, kind of like they like already out of the storm, basically. They already went to the next step, so they're enjoying the fresh beginning of the fresh new energy coming in. So that's great. That's extremely good. For other people that have been working very, very hard on themselves, they've been doing a lot of inner work. I hear they've been doing a lot of process of eliminating the past, old blocks, old karma. For some people, they've been reworking on themselves. This is very positive, and yes, it's been very helpful. Now the image is kind of like you have a house and the parents are all cleaning the house, and you have the little kid that's coming to try to help them, and it's moving objects and it's cleaning a little bit to help them out. Well, that's the same thing when you work on yourself. It's very, very helpful. It's going to make the energy, the new energy come in faster and more easily. It's very a good thing. So for people that recognize themselves in this message, they want to say great job, we're so proud of you, and that's really, really, really helpful in moving forward. Now some people are gonna hear this message and gonna feel like they culpabilize because they're gonna be like, I haven't done anything, I haven't done any work on myself. They're saying don't culpabilize, okay, because this is that's a feeling that's going against love. You have to do things with your heart, you have to do it with love. So now if you just didn't think about it, or you didn't know about it, and you feel with your heart you want to help out and working more on yourself, so it help you and your energy to get rid of that storm feeling right now quicker, then yes, please do it. It would be very helpful, and that's the way to do it. Now if you want to do it because because you feel bad, you didn't do anything, and you culpabilize, then don't do it, because that's acting with fears, that's acting with regrets, and this is not the right energy. So make sure you understand that. Okay, let me see what else. Okay, so there's some people that are not feeling great with their, so I hear metabolism, they're not feeling great with their energy, they're not feeling great, like they're like sick, or they're worried to get sick, they're not feeling really top shape. They're telling me to tell you that it's very important that you visualize yourself in full energy with your perfect body, your perfect energy level. You visualize yourself with a lot of energy, you visualize yourself jumping in the air, strong, healthy, happy, with a smile on your face, and visualize that. Is going to be helpful. Then you have to really feel inside yourself, feel those emotions, those positive emotions inside yourself, and express it, and you're going to vibrate those energy, okay? And then it's going to really become materialized. That's why here it's going to become real. So do that and be extremely helpful. You have to really feel it inside yourself. You have to feel healthy, you have to feel strong, you have to feel happy, so it can come to the surface, vibrate those energy, and it will be extremely helpful to you. Okay, so now as I hear some people actually are worried for their grandparents or older cousins in, okay, so outside their family members that are older. They're saying that you use the same technique, okay? You visualize what you want, so healthy, happy, good energy, feeling great, okay? Do that same technique. Now when you focus on things that makes you worried, that makes you afraid, that you are worried about, then it increases it. So be careful what you think. Okay, on the same level, so there's people that also needs to kind of take a step back and look at themselves with a different look, an outsider look. They're telling me to tell you that okay, so for those people that I'm talking about right now, you have a lot of negative thinking that you keep bringing up in your mind. Also the way you talk can be a little bit negative, and the way you expect things around you, you expect things to happen in a negative way. So just be aware of that. A lot of people do it unconsciously. They don't realize actually they're bringing all this negative energy around them. They're attracting those energies to them. So they really need to kind of like, what you need to do is, what's advice to do, that's what they're telling me, is you take a step back, and at the end of the day you kind of look over your day with an outside look, okay, on yourself, like if you were another person, and then you look at your day, how you've been thinking, what you've been thinking about, what you've been saying, and then be honest with yourself. Is it in a negative way? Is it more in a positive way? If it's in a negative way, try to transform that. Try to work on yourself a little bit every day to make that effort to change your speech, change your way of thinking. Okay, it has become a habit, so you have to really put an effort into it and be full consciousness in it. That's very important. Okay, let me see what else. Okay, so they tell me to tell you that, like we've said in previous video, but some people are not aware of it, this is again the time to plant seed. Be careful of the seed you're planting, because we are really in the time of where it's starting to grow, it's starting to fertilize, the ground is fertilized, it's gonna make your seed grow. So be very careful of the seed you've planted. If it's good seed, if it's bad seed, make sure you change again your mind, your way of thinking, the things you're putting in your life like that, you're spreading. So I really have that image, you're spreading all around you in your life, are gonna come back, are gonna grow like the seed. There was a video, we talked more about that. For those who don't know, I forgot the name of that video, but it's in one of the previous videos. It's saying it'd be good to go back to it, because we are right now in this type of energy, with the seed type of energy, and you're gonna have those coming back for spring. So that means you get the result in spring. Let's see what else. Okay, so some people that feel really blocked in their lives, that feel like it's not going in the right direction, they don't have control on things, or things are not going the way they want. They say that you need to kind of accept it, recognize it, accept it, and let it go. You really need to let it go, because the more against it you're going, the more you're creating a lot of negative reaction, negative energy, and it's creating resistance. So you have to accept that things don't always go the way we want, but it's part of a bigger picture. You just don't have that overall vision of the bigger picture yet, okay? So you gotta understand that things happen for a reason, and if it's going this way right now, it will all make sense later. You just have to accept it with more peace in your heart. Be more peaceful about it, okay? And just let it go. Because I hear you're losing a lot of energy creating resistance against it, and it's really draining your energy. So that will speak to certain people, probably just a few people that are telling me, but that's very important to realize that and kind of take action on it. Even though you feel like you don't have action on it, your action on it will be accepting it. It's action on your emotion, on yourself, on letting things go, okay? Yeah, because they want to remind you that control, when you try to control things, it comes from the root of fear. It's connected to the root of fear. Let me see what else. Yeah, so there's going to be that wave of new energy, like we talked about, that's coming as soon as the spring. So they are saying, so as soon as March, it's coming. So all February, if you have any cleansing you need to do on yourself, on your emotion, on your fear, or work like that, work on it. This is going to really help that be pushed out. That's what I hear. Okay, so I think that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget, they just reminding me to tell you again to stay centered in your heart. Okay, if you're going through difficult time right now, if you're going through difficult kind of energy, remember, it's just going through a storm. The light will be at the end of the tunnel. You just have to keep going through it, so you get out of it. That's the image I have. So keep faith, keep moving forward, work on your visualization to attract things you want in your life. Focus on the positive things you want in your life. Actually, they are telling me to tell you that I'm listening. Yeah, so focus on the things you want in your life. Remember that you attract what you focus on. So there's some people that are just focusing a lot on the negative aspect, negative things, and that's attracting more to it. It's like your emotions, okay? When you have negative emotions, there's some people that just, remember we said transmute it in love and light, transmute in positive energy, and they just try to shut it down to ignore those emotions, those negative emotions, and transmute it right away. They are telling me to tell you that be careful with that. You have to first recognize those negative emotions. You have to accept them and you have to let them go. And then you transmute into positive energy, love, light, etc. Because again, if you reject those negative emotions, it's feeding them. They feed from that. They feed from rejection. They feed from being pushed away. They feed from all those things. They feed from negative things, and that makes them grow. That makes them bigger. That's like feeding a monster. So when you try to when you try to reject it, when you try to be oblivious about those negative emotions, they just keep growing bigger. So they're telling me to tell you it's very important to take a moment to look at it, recognize it, recognize those negative emotions you are feeling, know why. You can take the root from it and look into it. Why am I feeling those emotions? Where is it coming from? There's always a root system connected to those emotions, okay? The situation around will just be a trigger point, but there's a root cause to that. So ask yourself why, what's the root cause, look into it, accept you have those feelings, recognize it, let them go. So what do you mean by let them go is that, let's say if you're angry, just go yell outside, just let it outside your body a little bit. If you want to cry, if you're sad, just cry, just let it go outside your body. It's cleansing your body, it's cleansing your energy. And then when that's out, then transmute into positive energy. Move toward positive thing, move toward love, etc. Because some people were missing that step, they were missing that part of it. They're telling me that it's like you were jumping a step, and so it was putting you out of balance. Okay, so you got to remember step by step. So don't forget the step of accepting those negative emotions, let them go, recognize them, and then you can transmute. That is very, very important. So remember that. Telling me to tell you to remember that, and that will be very helpful, because when you're missing that step, it's like you were keeping all those little monsters, all those negative energies still in you, and they just keep growing, okay, until one day it's gonna completely explode. So you have to release it little by little. It's like releasing like a drop by a drop, instead of accumulating so much to a point it's gonna explode. Okay, they said that you got it. So yeah, okay, good. So I think that's it. So thank you so much guys for watching. Again, work on yourself. Light is at the end of the tunnel, and I will see you soon. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, or share. And I hope this was helpful to you and to others. If you think that can be helpful to your friends or family, please don't hesitate to share those messages with them, because I'm here to transmit message. I'm just the messenger here, so hopefully that was helpful to you. Thank you guys for watching again, and I will see you soon. Bye.